So I gave you an example on the instance of. I will show you like example of how to use it. Then you could explore that. Hold on a second. Let me see, where is that? Okay, maybe this is one. Take it. Control C. Okay. So here is one example. I'm sending the whole thing to you. So just to use the example on instance of. So specifically, since you have a better example right now on your screen, by the way, please save everything so that you don't lose anything.
Right.
For future use. Show conversation. Sorry, I saw your message just now.
I'm just.
So you can share your screen, but play around with this usage of instance of, and also there is something called $doc.name. This is the ES6 syntax for using the to retrieve the properties. Okay, so just play around with it. It should work the same.
Just a second here.
No problem. No problem. Take your time. Oh, by the way, you didn't use the function called concat. No problem. I'll send it to you.
Is it a built-in function?
Yeah. There are a few built-in functions just for your practice. I'm sending it in the chat. That's okay, try that. But did that instance of work? Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Can you try that instance of on the person object and employee object also one time?
Oh, okay.
Because you have a derived class there. That's the advantage there.
That was the whole point, actually.
I know. Yeah.
So instance of Let me see here. Okay. Wait. Employee, actually. Okay.
There is also a function called like, can you print the character at, say, for example, at the index 5?
Index of.
Yeah, there's a function called index of, or you can use something called character at.
So, just any string.
Yeah, just to explore that you have that first name, last name, no? Print only the first character of both the names.
Okay.
The previous one, whatever you had. That's okay, either way is fine.
I'll add another function.
Character at, char at. Hold on, I'll give you an example. Hold on, let me give you an example. Character at, right? So hold on, sending it to you in the chat. So.
Mhm.
Oh, so after this, there is one variable called const.
Mm-hmm.
So declare a variable const with some value and then try to reassign the value. The TypeScript should not allow it to show you that the const value cannot be changed. So.
Say constant.
And also you should tell me the difference or advantages of LET over VAR.
Yeah.
That you
So
might already. Yeah.
yeah. So VAR is with JavaScript. It's kind of like weird. With I believe it's called variable hoisting.
Correct. Correct.
With
Yeah.
it like the it's not very like consistent. Whereas let constricts you into using your variables and within certain blocks of codes or scopes, I would say. So if you declare a variable inside a function, you can't access that variable anywhere else except for that function, and it just keeps things consistent, and it makes it less likely for you to make errors.
Correct.
Um,
Yeah. Good. Well, interesting. What was your graduation in? You are a computer science graduate?
yeah.
That explains the problem. Yeah, good.
Oh, I can't get the name actually. So if I declare constant name3,
Yeah.
I try to change it, I'm gonna get an error. Oh, it already gives it to me. I cannot assign name3 because it's a constant.
Correct. You already got it. That's fine.
Yeah.
How about like if I have a constant like a player code. Sorry, one second. I cannot even. The screen itself is the Teams is not that good. Fine. Okay, back to you. So can I change the player code value like player 1 from 9 to 10?
Did you send something? Oh, okay.
Can you just try that?
Yes.
Change value of player 1 from 9 to 10.
Yeah, you can change that because that's an object, right?
If you observe, you have already put the constant in the top, no?
Yeah, but you should still be able to change it, right? Hold on. So if you declare an object and then you try to change it, codes dot player 1 is equal to 10.
Yeah, it will work. That's what I was trying to say. So the structure cannot be changed. The contents can be changed.
Yeah.
So example, this one will give you a compiler error. That's what it was. The most important thing is the structure cannot be changed. The contents can be changed.
Like you can't change the schema, I would say.
Yeah, of course, you cannot change the schema also.
Okay.
Like example, you cannot introduce a new character, new attribute or anything because the whole structure cannot be changed. It is already assigned.
Yep.
And it's const. So introducing player 5 cannot be done.
I see.
Just be aware of that.
Yeah, it's like those little JavaScript stuff.
Yeah. So here is one such example. Like just try whether this would work. That union type that I was talking about. That LET like.
Sorry, your mic cut off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just play around with it. So, so try. I was trying to make you use that. Remember that add function, whatever you had written.
The
Add function. Previously, you remember you had written that add function, which was taking some.
I actually lost it.
Alright, don't worry, I'll give you that. Not a big deal.
Uh,
1 second, I'll give you that function again. Not a big problem. I'm sending it in the chat.
okay.
And I've given you if type of code is this, then use the type. If the type is string, then use concat function. Otherwise, if it is number, add it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Here's the add function.
Sorry?
Okay. So I get the expected compilation errors.
Yeah.
Code is a string. Okay, I see. So if type of code. Okay. Okay, so of the add number function, let's say I wanted to add the pipes for it to accept strings as well.
I think it might even give you like that variable might already be declared earlier kind of thing.
Yeah.
Be aware of that.
Variable sum is equal to add numbers. Okay. So the function runs.
Coming. 1 second. Let me see your code. Or put on my glasses. Okay. So add number. Use that. Hold on 1 second. Let me kind of convert that function. So do one thing. You work on some other example. I'll give you one more example for working. Hold on 1 second. And I'll fix that program and give you. This is fine. Okay, so I will give you a function to insert at the beginning of the array. So you just try it out whether it will work for you or not. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm sending that in the chat. So this is an array. So insert at beginning. So explore that function. In the meantime, I'll fix the other programs. So take an example of an array like 1, 2, 3, and then use the insert at beginning function. Okay. In the meantime, let me work on your add function. Okay, so I'm sending it in the chat for you. So
Okay.
so
Okay. So when you're using union types, you can't just like you can't just make an operation without it knowing what type it is specifically.
um, ideally speaking, even if I had used plus or something, it should have worked the same. But I just wanted to show you like how to use the type operator sometimes, because you can use the type operator to tell you exactly what type you're dealing with, and then appropriately you can maybe do typecasting or do checks like use some functions like uncat and all those things. Yeah.
Right.
So using type will exactly tell you what type you're dealing with. So in that way, you can take better decisions.
It's gonna be important. Yeah, TypeScript is something that I'm not familiar with. Like I'm learning it as I'm working pretty much. So okay. What happens if I pass in a number and a string as two different arguments?
Good question. Then it won't go inside. It will return empty object.
Yeah.
I have not handled it. Now you need to fix it. Now
Um,
handle that use case yourself. So
uh,
exercise for you.
oh, but I actually can't do that though. Hold on.
No problem.
I should probably return in the if statement, and then I could do an else. Is a little redundant, but what? Okay, actually, never mind. I know how to fix it.
No problem. Take your time. No rush. So
I'll add a
have
new.
you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So just interrupt you for a minute. So have you explored like when you learned that when you learned or worked on Angular earlier? Did you explore like, say for example, services, maybe directives, those kind
Yeah,
of things?
I I tried to, but
Okay.
like